SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. What am I doing? Hi beauties, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Hi girls. Y'all, I'm so freaking excited because today we are diving into a little first impressions / review on the Wet n Wild SpongeBob collection. Well, the second Wet n Wild SpongeBob collection, because they came out with one a few years ago that I really enjoyed, but this time they came out with another one, y'all, and there's a bunch of goodies. I actually got sent over the PR box itself with some of the products in it, and then I went to Ulta and I bought some of the products too because, hello, I had to have the Mrs. Puff Powder Puff. Are you kidding me? Now, before we dive into everything, if you haven't already, make sure that you press that subscribe button and that post notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video, baby. Also, if you're into makeup reviews, shopping videos, makeup unboxings, good things like that, you can check out my Instagram and TikTok. They are linked down below for y'all. Okay, now let's go ahead and dive right on in to this collection. I'm sorry that the brows are a little lopsided today. I was trying to get them done as fast as possible because I'm beyond ready to put this collection on my face. Okay, this collection literally got sent to me I think back in May, so it's been sitting here for a while, y'all, and I have been anticipating this for a minute, but I just haven't had the chance, and a lot of things has happened and we're finally here. I'm so excited. I don't think I'm gonna totally break down prices today because I don't have everything in the collection, and y'all, when I went to their website, this collection is humongo. This collection is humongous. When you buy the PR box, you don't get the whole entire collection. I know back in the day they used to give you the whole entire collection when you bought the PR box, but now they don't do that. They kind of do like some of the products. Like we've got a blush in here, we have all the lip oils, and then we also have like the eyeshadow palette, setting sprays, good things like that, like the essentials. And I believe you can still buy this collection on their website. I think you were able to also buy their collections on Amazon. I'm not sure if you can anymore. I do have all of the prices of every single product from the whole entire collection is written down. Well, I stopped about halfway through because there was just so many freaking products in this collection. Obviously, like I said, I don't have everything, but everything that I do have today and everything that I use, I will leave the price and the description down in the description box. I'm just babbling at this point. Like I said before, this is the PR box. She has been a little beaten up in the past couple of months, but she's still cute, okay? In the PR box, like I said, you get all of these goodies. There's two little layers in here, and I'm so excited to dive into everything today, especially this eyeshadow palette. Oh wait, where is the eyeshadow palette? It's already on my desk. This eyeshadow palette is freaking stunning. Like, this color story is so up my alley. You already know we are starting with the eyes today. This is the Fun Eye and Face palette. I am so excited about this. I need to open it. I really want to recreate this look by my beautiful mutual Megan. I love her makeup looks. Like, her eyeshadow is chef's kiss. You need to check her out, but I really want to recreate this. I don't know if I have all the shades, but we're gonna recreate something like this because it's stunning. And then also we got sent over these face and body gems, so I figured we could stick like the little flowers in here just like all over the place, and that would be really cute. I love the packaging on this. I love that we have a little bit of everybody on here. Like, the pictures look really nice and the flowers are super cute as well. And then when you open it up, look at this gorgeous freaking color story, y'all. I think it's stunning. I love it. I do kind of wish that there was more of a yellow tone in here. This is pulling more green. Other than that, it's giving Under the Sea, honey. It really is. I don't want to sit here and swatch every single shade because it looks like we do have quite a few mattes in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, this one kind of looks like it has a little bit of sparkle in it, but it does look like a matte. We got about 8 mattes in here. Well, this one's more of a hold on, let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got about 8 mattes in here. It looks like these are shimmers, but it looks like this one is a different formula maybe, and these two are definitely a different formula. This one looks more of like kind of like a foil, and this one looks more like a pressed glitter. I don't tend to like their pressed glitters in their eyeshadow palettes because they dry up fast, and they also just don't lay very nicely on top of other eyeshadows. It tends to get very just patchy, you know what I mean? And I already have patchy eyes because look at the freaking creasing, okay? I really do want to feel this one. It feels pretty soft. Ooh, okay. Ooh, it swatched really nicely. It almost looks like it has like a little bit of a shift to it. That is stunning. Okay. And I really want to swatch this one as well. Do they have shade names? I don't think they have shade names. I really love a good shade name. Wet Wild. I'm just saying. All right, we're going to swatch this one as well. Ooh, this one feels like it's very hardly pressed in the pan. You know what I mean? It feels smooth though. A little chunky on the glitter, but pretty smooth. I feel like on camera, the swatch probably looks really nicely, but it does look like there is a little bit of patchiness in there. I don't know if y'all can tell. I don't know about that shade. We'll have to see about her. I don't know. It's kind of just like disappearing, honestly. Let's do a few more. I definitely want to do some of these mattes. The greens, obviously. I love a freaking green. Let's do that one, and then let's do this like kind of turquoise one. Ooh, they feel different. This one feels smoother, way more hard pressed in the pan, and just like a different formula. Ooh, okay. I feel like this one might be a little bit harder to blend. Like it feels chalkier, if that makes sense. Yeah, the swatch is not promising, so I'm a little worried about that one. This one is really pretty and smooth. I do feel like it should have been brighter though. Like it looks way brighter in the pan. The swatches are not doing great today. I also want to swatch this one, and for the hell of it, we are definitely going to swatch that pressed glitter because I need to feel how it feels. This shimmer does not feel promising, but it looks pretty, so okay, that's pretty. It's pretty, it's really light, but it's super pretty, and I feel like if you lay another matte green down or any other green down and layer this on top, it's gonna be pretty. All right, for the sake of it all, baby, let's get into this pressed glitter. Already it's flaking all over the place, already in the pan. It looks really pretty. It looks really pretty. I just feel like they're just so dry when it comes to Wet n Wild. They're so dry. It looks gorgeous, but you see there's already like flakes coming off. It is pretty though. You know what? I feel like I'm going to come down to using that on my eye today, and then I'm just going to be upset with how creasy it is. It is sticking to the arm a lot better than some of the other ones that I've tried from them. Maybe I'll have to try it today on the eyes. Hopefully I don't regret it. I will say I've been using Wet n Wild for years, and I feel like their collab palettes are really hit or miss. Now these are your only swatches. I'm gonna put on eyeshadow primer and we're gonna really try it out, but I do feel like usually they are hit or miss, and if I do like the palette, there's usually one or two shades in the palette that did not work for me. I really hope that this one looks way better on the eyes than the swatches did, so let's get into it. To go along with the color story that we're going with, and to really put this eyeshadow palette to the test, that's why this look is perfect, we're gonna go in with these purples. Okay, purples are some of the hardest like matte shades to make, and sometimes they can just be really freaking patchy, so I feel like we're gonna put these mattes really to the test. I'm gonna start with my handy dandy Ace Beauté eyeshadow amplifying base. I love this eyeshadow primer. I really need to repurchase it because honestly I'm running low. Ooh, I almost forgot. I also bought the brush set at Ulta. I think this was $19.99, and we do have a couple of eyeshadow brushes in here, so I do want to use these. I love the freaking packaging for these, y'all. So freaking cute. It's just like the Stitch ones that they came out with in the Stitch collection. I'm obsessed in the neon tops. I love collecting Wet n Wild makeup brushes. I have so many. A lot of them are dirty right now because I use them a lot, honestly. I really do love the quality of these. They feel heavy and the brushes feel really, really soft. I do wish that they came out with like just an eye set or a face set, just because honestly, y'all, I know I have so many makeup brushes and I really don't need any more. I really didn't need to buy these, but I couldn't pass up on it. I just really like a brush set where it's either eye brushes all together or face brushes all together. I don't really like the mix and match. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Well, I guess I want to save this one for later. So I'm going to take this other Wet n Wild one that I have right here. This Scooby-Doo one. It's like a fluffier one. I'm going to go into... what purple do I want to use? I'm going to use this one right here. This one's kind of more of a blue tone. I'm going to use this deep purple. It picked up nicely on the brush. It looks like there is going to be a little bit of fallout. So if you do your face makeup before your eyes, just beware of that. I'm going to start with this shade right here on the outer corner, right in the crease, and just build it up. It does already like look very lackluster on the eye, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. Maybe we just need to get that top layer of that eyeshadow off. Sometimes that kind of works too. You just need to get that top layer of like a drugstore eyeshadow off to really give it that pop. I'm going to grab a little bit more of that purple, but on a detail brush, and kind of take it in just a little bit. I'm going to stop right here. It does look a little bit patchy. I mean, my eyes are pretty creasy, so my eyes get patchy throughout the day anyways when I do eyeshadow. But it does look a little bit patchy, especially with layering the eyeshadow. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and take this blue shade right here. It kind of has like a little bit of sparkle in it, I think. I see a little sparkle in there. I don't know. I'm gonna take that blue on the SpongeBob Fluffy eye brush, okay? And that picked up quite a freaking bit. I'm gonna tap this right on the outside of that purple shade and blend it out. Boo, where are you? Boo, where are you? Let me try again. I'm not gonna tap my brush this time. I'm just gonna go right in. Okay, that's way better. I was like, oh shoot. Oh shoot. I will just say, I feel like this shade, again, laying it down, it just looks a little lackluster compared to in the pan, if that makes sense. I mean, it's blending pretty nicely so far, but it's kind of just like lackluster, you know? These two mattes did blend together really nicely. There really wasn't too much patchiness, like with the two patches blended together. The blue, I felt like I built it up as much as I could. It looks really pretty. I think the blend looks really pretty overall. I just wish the shades were a little bit more vibrant, I guess. That purple looks pretty good. Now I want to lay down a little bit of this green shade right here before we go in with this shimmer shade and see how it looks on the eyes. I'm gonna put just a little bit of this right here on the inner corner, not going all the way up with it, exactly like that. I think I'm gonna go in with a small brush just to add a bit more. It's really tight right there. This shade, again, is a little lackluster too. The green, like, I just feel like they look a little bit more just brighter in the pan, you know what I mean? But it's still a pretty shade, and honestly, I'm not mad at how this eyeshadow look is looking. Like, it's blended really well. I even took other eyeshadow formulas from a different brand, and blended it with these shadows, and it's looking really pretty. Now, I definitely need a little bit more sparkle with this look, because I just don't have enough. Like, really, I need more glitter, okay? So I'm gonna add a little bit of this shimmer, and then I'm probably gonna use, I really don't know what I want to use actually to add more glitter today. I don't think there's anything from this collection that we can use. Oh my gosh, that looks way better on the eye than the swatch did. I do feel like layering it on top of that other green helped it a lot. But the sparkle in that shimmer is pretty. Okay, Wet Wild. I think that's gotta be one of my favorite shades, honestly. That and the purple. The purple really did surprise me. Even though it was a little lackluster, it surprised me with how well it blended. I feel like I didn't use as many colors as I would have liked to, you know what I mean, for a review on the actual eyes. But using the shades on the eyes is a lot prettier than the swatches were. The swatches were just a little bit patchy. Some of them were really dry. I don't know. This eye, though, is looking gorgeous. I also added some glitter to the brow bone, and I feel like that's just enough glitter with the shimmer on the eyes. It's looking so good. I'm gonna go ahead and catch this eye up real quick, and probably a little bit of my other like face makeup, because there's some foundation reviews I want to do for TikTok, and then I will be back so we can play with more of this collection, baby. Alrighty, beauties, this is what the eyes are looking like so far, and honestly, I'm obsessed with this look. Like, Megan, you know what you're doing, girl. This combo, it's everything. Let's get into this liquid blush. Now, I believe there was like 3 or 4 different shades. Patrick is the one that came in the PR box. This is the Underwater Wonder Blush. It's a liquid blush, and I really love Wet n Wild's liquid blush formulas, specifically from their collabs. Like, I don't think I've tried any other ones. I have like the Alice in Wonderland one, and I think there's one other one, and they are really good. I use them regularly. Why can I not speak? I knew I should have picked up the orange toned one because I love an orange toned blush, but I was like, no, Sarah, you do not need any more liquid blush. Honestly, I don't need anything, but I wanted some stuff, so I got some stuff. This shade is so pretty though. Like, it's the perfect pink, you know what I mean? I'm always looking for this kind of pink in my collection, and you would think out of all the blushes that I have, I would have it, but I feel like I don't, you know what I mean? Even though I probably do. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on the back of my hand because this is usually how I like to do my liquid blush, just to kind of like even it out, you know what I mean? And I'm very excited about this brush. I guess I don't hate that they put some face brushes in here, because this brush right here, I'm so excited about this. This kind of reminds me, it's actually the exact same shape of the Half Magic one. I wish I knew where mine was right now, but her blush brush looks exactly like this. I love a brush like this for blush. It's just so dense, and it's so easy to target right where you want it and then diffuse it out, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna dab some of that onto the brush and just tap 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 away, baby. I feel like it's just such a good freaking brush. Like, it just targets that area so perfectly. The cheekbone, I love it. Y'all know I like blush, so we're going in with a little bit more, okay? I did think that it would look a little bit brighter, but nonetheless, this is a really, oh, there we go. This is a really pretty pink. It almost reminds me of Pepto-Bismol. I do feel like I would pull this blush off better in the winter time when I'm a little bit more pale and not so tan. On really fair toned skin, I feel like this blush is going to be the perfect shade of pink. It does come off a little bit like darker on my skin tone than it does in the bottle, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, I do think this is super pretty. I do wish that we had the orange blush though for this look, because I just feel like an orange blush would have gone perfect, but it's okay. It's okay. I have plenty of orange blush. Now, I had to freaking pick up the setting powder and the powder puff. I just had to. This is iconic. This right here alone just makes this collection everything, okay? And the setting powder, the Seize the Day Cooling Setting Powder, I'm very intrigued by this. I love a setting powder. I'm obsessed with a setting powder. So when I saw this, I had to try it. Let me go ahead and grab my concealer, because we're going to try to make this process quick so the creasing is not creasing, okay? The puffed up powder puff. This is just literally, like I said, so freaking iconic. Like, whoever thought of this on Wet n Wild's team is just absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because I absolutely love a powder puff too. Like, I use it every time I do my makeup, every time I set my makeup. So I'm gonna be getting a lot of use out of this. I am so obsessed. I love how this thing too is like stringy instead of like one of those little silky things. I feel like the silky ones, like, they always have little strings, or they always fall off, shit like that. There truly is nothing like a brand new powder puff. Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? Okay. And breaking the seal on a new setting powder. Hello. Oh, it's magical. I did want to feel this setting powder because apparently it's supposed to be cooling. I am a little scared that it's like stark freaking white. I'm sure it's supposed to be translucent. Ooh, it feels really, really fine. I wouldn't say that it feels cooling to the touch, but let's see what it feels like on the eyes. Look, they're already creasing. Let's go, Mrs. Puff. Let's bake, baby. I picked up a pretty good amount. I am gonna dab some of it off if there's any clean space on my hand. Ooh, okay. It does feel cool on my hand. I'm going in. Ooh, it is. It feels really, really cooling. It does look really white, I'm not gonna lie, under the eyes. But that cooling sensation, that was really nice. It doesn't feel like it lasts long, but it was really refreshing, you know what I mean? I do feel like if this wasn't very finely milled like it is, it wouldn't be this pretty, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if it was just a little bit chunkier, like it wouldn't be, like it wouldn't have this pretty of a finish, if that's making sense. So far, I really do like the finish of it. Like, it looks pretty blurry. My pores look nice. I mean, the fine lines, they're still there, but they're not going away anytime soon. I just went in with a little bit more, and I think that was a mistake. I think it was a mistake. I'm gonna take a little bit on a brush and kind of like wipe it a bit. Gonna have some white under eyes, girl. What the hell? Honestly, so far, I'm really enjoying this product. Like, it looks pretty on the skin. Obviously, I'm gonna have to see how it lasts throughout the day. It is cool how it feels cooling and almost wet to the touch, you know what I mean? It is a little too white. I do kind of wish that they had different shades or like something like that, since they have different shades of blushes and things. But nonetheless, so far so good, baby. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, I never thought in my life that I would have a sandy setting powder. Ah! Before I do anything further, I just contoured my nose really quickly, and I need some dang setting spray. This is the Kelp Shake Setting Mist. It's a dual face setting mist, and let's see what it does. I'm hoping that it's like a dewy one, because I'm using a matte foundation today. Y'all know I don't do a matte foundation often anymore. Introducing the newest Kelp Shake in town. For healthy looking skin, this innovative two-phase formula provides the perfect balance to set and refresh your skin. Shake to activate the dual phase formula and experience an instantly dewy finish. Yay! That keeps your makeup in place. Hallelujah. I need some dew in my life, baby. I'm feeling way too matte over here, even though the skin does look good. Okay. It says to shake it really well, so that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all know I love a good freaking Wet n Wild setting spray. So let's go in. Oh wait, I need to spray it a few times. Make sure the mist is good. It's pretty good. Ooh, it smells good. It almost just smells like a really light, like, I don't know, like soap or something. Oh, I think my sprayer is broken. I think my sprayer is broken, but that's okay. Oh, I'm not gonna shake that. I'm not gonna shake that. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, this is so refreshing, y'all. Y'all don't even know how hot it is in this room right now. I need some more. Oh, please. I need like a fan with a mister in here. That would be nice. I was gonna say, it looks like there's some glitter in here, but it doesn't. It's just kind of like a little misty, you know what I mean? It smells really, really nice, and it's not overpowering. Usually I don't like a lot of things with scent in them, especially if it's going on your skin, like besides perfume, you know. But if it's going on my face, I usually don't like a lot of heavy scent, especially on like a foundation, things like that. This doesn't smell too bad. It's not too heavy. It looks nice. I mean, I don't know if I look any dewier. That foundation is matte, baby. Alrighty, beauties. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my under eye. I already took my About Face, what is this called? Line Artist Longwear Gel Eyeliner in Eternal Sunshine. Love that movie. And I put that in the waterline for the pop of yellow. Okay, I feel like it's really gonna give in this eye look. I'm gonna take this flat brush that came in this SpongeBob brush set, and I honestly think that I'm gonna finish this off with the purples and the blues. So I'm gonna take that dark purple first, and I'm just gonna tightly line under my lash line, my lower lash line. I really don't want the under eye to take away too much, but I do want some color underneath. Taking that same SpongeBob fluffy brush again, going in with that blue shade, and I'm gonna try to keep this as tightly as I can underneath that purple. I might have to go in with a smaller blending brush. I'm gonna take my cute little Squidward beauty blender, and I really desperately need something a little dewy on my face. So I'm gonna take this cream highlighter stick from Peice. It's on the Glow. I love these things, specifically the what's it called, the blushes. I'm gonna take the tip of this, which is like the perfect size for right here. I'm just gonna dab that in there and go to town on the cheeks. I really need some glow back in them, okay? Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Now let's really finish up these eyes, baby, because I'm so freaking excited and ready to put these stickers on. You don't even know. I'm gonna take this little SpongeBob Serving Up Smiles eyelash curler. Honestly, I have enough eyelash curlers, but I really actually need to go through my eyelash curlers and get rid of some because some of them are just wonky and messed up. I absolutely love this little keychain on it. I'm probably honestly gonna take it off of here and use it on something else, like as on like my keys or on a purse or something, just because I don't want it to be in the way of me curling my eyelashes. I feel like Wet n Wild's eyelash curlers are so freaking good. Like when you have to fight to touch them things together, you know you got a good eyelash curler. And I think there was about 3 or 4 of these as well. I know there was a Patrick one, and then there was a couple of other characters too, and they all were like the matching colors of the character. Y'all probably can't even tell the difference, but oh my gosh, I love a Wet n Wild eyelash curler. That's why I always keep one around. I think I have a Care Bears one and something else too. And now we're gonna go in with the Splash On mascara. This is a waterproof mascara. I normally don't like a waterproof mascara just because I feel like it's really hard to get off your lashes. But I do like using a waterproof mascara on days that I'm like going to the beach, but I'm not getting in the water and I want like a little bit of light makeup, you know what I mean? Or like I'm about to go to Maine and be by the lake and stuff like that. So things like that, when you're like sweating outside, waterproof mascara really does come in handy. I have not used a Wet n Wild mascara in a moment. I know there was one that they had in a collab that I really love. Oh, the Stitch one. I absolutely loved the Stitch mascara. It was iconic. I love this freaking packaging. It is so cute. Honestly, I think the packaging in this second collection compared to the first collection from Wet n Wild with SpongeBob, this collection is way cuter. First things first, this applicator. I love how thin this applicator is. I love a thin applicator with short bristles just because I feel like it hugs the lashes so much better and it just coats them better in general. Okay, it feels like it's a little bit on the dry side. I mean, I did just open it, so... Oh, there we go. It's applying a lot better now. It's definitely separating the lashes really well. It's coating the lashes really well. We'll see how long my lashes will stand up. Waterproof mascara also helps like your lashes actually stay in place all day after you curl them. So we'll see how well the lashes do stay in place. But dang, the lashes are looking long today and luscious. Finally ready, baby. I am so excited about this. I honestly think I'm just gonna use a little bit of every single flower in here because why not? And just like space them out in different places, like right through here. And honestly, I have this little eyeliner too. I didn't use it on the eyes, but it's the Double the Fun eyeliner and it has a little flower stamp on the end. And it's freaking green, and to incorporate green back into the eyes, we're probably gonna use the flower stamp. I love how there's a freaking Patrick and SpongeBob. Are you kidding? I'm gonna try to stick these to my face as well as possible without eyelash glue, but if they don't stick well because I'm sweating or whatever else, we're just gonna go ahead and use some lash glue. Let's start with this big old blue one because it's calling my name. Honestly, it's so freaking cute. It feels like they have a pretty good sticky back. I think I'm gonna put this one like right here. Oh my gosh! I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed. Me not even finishing yet. Put an orange one right here. This is giving me all the summer vibes that I needed. Okay, transporting me back to May when I got this collection. I don't know where to put this one. I don't know if I want to like overlap the brows a little bit, or I think I'm gonna put it right here. Yes, ma'am. I need some pink. I need some pink. The pink ones feel like they're gonna need some lash glue. Let's put a pink one right here. Oh, it would even look cute with it like that, but I'm gonna do some like up here and up here, and then I'll be right back. I still have like 3 more flowers on here just in case I need to fill in any gaps, but I wanted to go ahead and take the Double the Fun eyeliner. This one is in the shade Parties Here. I'm sure there's a few different shades to choose from on their website. I have used and still have plenty of their stamp eyeliners. They work really, really good and they're super cute. I'm so excited that this one is the green one. I'm gonna do just like little ones around and about. I'm gonna be easy when I press down because you can get like the circle line around them. I really don't know where I want to place them. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, cute. Let's do one like right here. Oh my gosh. I'm so freaking obsessed with this right now. I feel like I need one more like right here or something. I don't know. There's a gap right here. I just don't know where to put it and it not be like overlapping or look kind of weird. Maybe I need to move this one. We'll put this one right here and then we'll put this one like right here. Perfect. Boom, baby. This, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I was going to add some little rhinestones to the green one as well, but honestly, I think it just flows so well together. I obviously don't have all the shades that are on like the flowers on my eyes, but it's just flowing so well. I love it. Last but not least in this collection, y'all, we have some lip oils, I believe. Yes, Bikini Bottom lip oils. These are so freaking cute. They also have a little keychain on them, one where you can actually hook these onto your bag, and I am so freaking obsessed. Also, the sparkle in them, like, are you kidding? Let me open them. We have I Wumbo You Wumbo. Obviously, Mr. Patrick Star. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this packaging. Like, look how freaking adorable. How freaking adorable. This purple too, this is right up my alley, baby. We have There She Blows. This is a gorgeous blue too. I'm obsessed. Not only did they put each character on there, but they added a little freaking flower. It's perfect. And of course, we have I'm Ready. They did a really good job at like matching each flower with each one, naming them. I'm so obsessed. Honestly, I can see myself getting so much use out of these things. Literally, I've been loving clipping with the little bag charms that I made, and like I made a lot of bag charms with lip glosses and stuff hooked to them too. I've been clipping them onto my purse and carrying them around like little keychains, and they look so freaking cute. So I'm so excited about these. And I literally just read on the bottle that it's a cooling lip oil. Okay, a cooling lip oil. Anything with cooling in it, I love it during the Florida summer. Okay, these in the freaking sunlight. I wish I had a good like view of the sun right now. I just got a glimpse of him. The sparkle in these is unfreaking real. Are you kidding? I'm gonna go ahead and put on like a little lip stain because I've been loving just a little pop of a lip stain during the summer with a lip oil or a gloss on top. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then we're gonna try one of these babies out. It's gonna be hard to choose what color. Here is the Patrick one. I don't really know. They're probably not gonna have much color to them. Oh, they have a little bit of colors to them. Ooh, I love that. The sparkle in these, y'all, I can't get over it. They're pretty. Oh my god, it smells so good. It smells so freaking good. I feel like I'm in the ocean. It smells like coconuts. Oh! And this one. I do love that they have a little bit of tint to them. A lot of lip oils, well, not a lot of them, but some lip oils just tend to be a color, but they don't have a color to them. I love that the sparkle in these and these in general have like a little bit of a tint. The purple one is calling my freaking name. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I go in with purple a lot, but Patrick, you're my homie today because you're calling my name. Oh my gosh, look, it's doing that thing where it pulls back into the freaking gloss. Can you see that? Hold on. I've never had a gloss that does that before. Where does it go? Does it go back in there or does it fly like everywhere around the room? Let's go ahead and tap. That's why I love a sparkly lip oil on top of a lip stain. It literally looks like you were just eating a popsicle and then you also popped a little sparkle on your lip. It's just like so pretty and natural looking. Well, not natural looking, but you get, do you get what I'm saying? I will say I do feel a little bit of the cooling, not too much though. And the sparkle does feel a little bit gritty. which makes the lip oil feel not so like comfortable, you know what I mean, which is a little disappointing. But the glitter itself is freaking stunning, especially on top of this little cooling water jelly tint. Girl. Okay, beauties, I'm gonna go ahead and probably fix up my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and get some AC for a minute too, because I'm really freaking sweating, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts and opinions on the SpongeBob X Wet n Wild collection. Alrighty, beauties, this is the final look. What do you guys think? I am honestly super obsessed with the way that this turned out. More than anything, the eyeshadow, like, amazing, baby. I did end up really enjoying this eyeshadow palette, okay? I wouldn't say it's like my favorite one that I've ever tried from them, but it is one of my favorite color stories. I really enjoy the color story. I do kind of wish there was a yellow in here, but nonetheless, she's gorge. I mean, my eyes did get a little bit patchy just from the creasiness of my eyes throughout the day. But for a drugstore eyeshadow palette, I believe this is only like 10 or 15 bucks. Baby, she's gorgeous. I also really love these. Like, these are so freaking fun. I love these in a makeup collection just because you could do so much stuff with them. Even if you wanted to, you could just take the crystals off one by one and like use them. Crystals, rhinestones, gems. But I love this idea. The freaking burger, the Squidward. I didn't even see the Squidward. I'm obsessed. I think one of my most used products in this whole entire collection is definitely going to be these lip oils. These are just so freaking pretty. I'll probably go ahead and double them with another gloss or another lip oil just because of the grittiness. Like, I cannot deal with any kind of grit on my lips. Like, I really can't. Even though it's not that bad, like, I can still feel it, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? Nonetheless, though, these are so freaking cute. I am so obsessed with this packaging. Are you kidding? I'm also really obsessed with this so far. I mean, my skin looks pretty good today. I wouldn't say it's like the best my skin has ever looked. I think it's the matte foundation throwing me off, but nonetheless, I think this looks pretty good under the eyes. I'm obsessed with this freaking powder puff. I'm gonna use this so freaking much. Also, the brush set, I had another brush right here. I am obsessed with this brush set, okay? I know that I freaking said that I like a face brush and an eye brush set separately, but something about this brush set is really just high quality. The brushes are, it's so freaking cute, and this brush in particular, she's gonna be my new bestie, okay? Also, this setting spray, I don't know if it's like really super dewy, but I think it looks really pretty. I mean, I don't really have any complaints, you know, and it smelled really good. I think the only thing that we didn't use today was this always looking up in mirror and keychain set, which is so freaking cute. I honestly just wish that Wet n Wild would start doing some handheld mirrors, even if they were mini ones or smaller ones, just because I feel like these compact mirrors are getting old. Don't get me wrong, I love a good compact mirror, but I have so many different Wet n Wild ones. Like, I want to see something a little bit different, you know, think outside the box for the next one, you know what I mean? Oh, and the freaking mascara. I really enjoyed this mascara. I'm like, my lashes are still standing. They look really good. I don't know how well it's gonna be or how easy it's gonna be to take it off, but we'll see later how I really feel about it, if I have to fight with it or not. But nonetheless, my lashes look really good today. I don't even have any falsies on. I really love the way that they're spaced out. Gorgeous. Overall, beauties, I really enjoyed this collection from Wet n Wild. I think it's super cute. I honestly think that I like this one a lot better than the first SpongeBob collection that they did. It's just adorable. The packaging is 10/10. The products are really good, and yeah, I can't wait to see what Wet n Wild comes out with next. They're always coming out with the best collabs, okay? Anyways, if you beauties did enjoy this review and you want to let me know, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and leave me a jellyfish emoji. Leave me a jellyfish emoji. If you're a real one, you will leave me a jellyfish emoji. Anyways, I'm sweating my freaking face off. It is so hot in here, and I need to go ahead and finish up some TikToks, finish up some editing, good things like that. So I will see you beauties in the next one. I probably won't have a video up next week because I will be out of town, but I will be seeing you in the next one. I love you guys.